Hello, everybody. Hello, my friends, Gary Giles and fellow poets. Welcome to this month's Write Along. Uh, hello, Ravine. Is it Ravine or Ravine? Ravine? Thank you so much for becoming a Gary Goyle. I really appreciate that. Good stuff. Thank you for being here. Hello, Danny. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Yoda. Hello, everyone. I hope that you have brought your creative hats, creative caps today to write some poetry. As always, these write-alongs are designed to be just be a little bit of fun on our Sunday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are in the world. So don't feel intimidated. Love the hairs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Welcome back. Raven like the bird. Ah, I like what you did there. Raven hawk. Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you so much for becoming a Gary Goyle Raven hawk. Hello, Nikki. What was I saying? Yeah, I know that someone. I think it was Jane who we've gained three now thanks to Raven. Three channel members. So, hello, Jane. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Hello, Chasey Delaney. Thank you for becoming a channel member. But I believe it was, and gosh, if I'm wrong about this, then oops. But I no, but it was on the members only stream, and I think it was Jane that said that they feel a little bit intimidated about taking part in this ride along. So please don't feel intimidated. It's all just a bit of fun. We're all here to have a good laugh on our Sunday afternoon or morning. I think last month we wrote a poem about a troll sitting on the bog. So that's the kind of poetry we write on these write-alongs. It's all a bit of a laugh. So please do feel encouraged to get involved if it's especially if it's your first write-along. I completely understand why you would be a little bit um perhaps nervous to do so, but I promise you we're a great bunch of people and we won't bite. So please do feel encouraged to get along. Get along or get involved and get along. Guys, please get along in the chat box as well. Keep it respectful, as we always say on conversing. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. I'll give it a few more minutes for people to join us. But if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. We're only sitting on 3 likes, but we got 5 people watching. So hello, Delgal. Hello, welcome back to the stream. I was uh, you're a seasoned veteran at this, Delgal, but I was just explaining that we're all here for a bit of a laugh. So don't feel intimidated. Please do get involved. Please do get involved. How was everybody's weekend? As I say, I'll give it maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Excuse me. Thank you for hitting that like button. I saw it go up. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. We got 7 people watching and only 4 likes, so smash that like button, guys. And in the meantime, while we wait for other people to drop in, how was your weekend? Reminder about your cart, Amazon. Gutted I missed last month's. That sounds hilarious. It was good fun. Yeah, it was good fun. It was, at least in my mind, it was very Shrek inspired. I just imagined like a troll. I know Shrek is an ogre, not a troll, but I just imagined Shrek sitting on the bog. I'm here as a right along spectator, just got back and absolutely shattered and wanted to hang out with some fellow creators for a bit. No problem, Nikki. Thank you so much for being here and getting involved anyway. No worries. Hopefully we can entertain you. Hopefully we can entertain you. All right, we're on 7 likes. Wicked, good stuff. Let's jump straight in. Let's not waste any more time. So, as you guys know, well, maybe you don't if it's your first write along. The first thing we have to do is get a lineup. I had a fun night with my wife last night. We went to a gala. Very nice, Jeff. What kind of gala was it? Was it another theatre night? Was it like a theatre gala or sounds very fancy? And as everyone tells me about their weekend, I'm just going to explain how this how we sort of run these ride-alongs for those of you who might be joining us for the first time. So the first thing we do is I'm going to get a lineup. I'm not going to do it just yet because I know people are typing their weekend into the chat, so I'll do it in a second. But when I ask for a lineup, all you have to do is give me like a hand emoji, like you're raising your hand, or if you're a channel member like Raven and Delgirl, you do actually have two custom emojis that were made just for ride-alongs, which is a picture of, well, they're both me, and one says I'm in and one says let's write. But however you decide to do it, just let me know that you want to get involved. So then we've got our lineup. Then I ask you guys to throw in a few prompts, and from the suggestions, I kind of put like a mega prompt together, and then I give you guys the title, and then away we go. So let me just catch up with the chat. Weekend has been a good one thus far. Looking forward to this. Awesome, awesome. Good to have you, Raven. I'm glad that you're having a good weekend so far. Hello, Tanya. Welcome back to Write Along. Your hair looks great, Adam. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I needed, after cutting it all off, I needed some sort of edge to it, some sort of artsy vibe to it. So we brought the blonde streak back. It was a theme that Herb would like, that I don't want to get you demonetized. Okay, no, let's try and avoid that. We're not even 10 minutes in and we don't want to get demonetized already. Although it tends to happen no matter how much we tiptoe around things, we still end up demonetized, don't we, guys? Okay, cool. So let's start with our lineup. So if you want to get involved, just let me know in the chat. Just say I'm in, or yes, or as I say, an emoji of a hand, or if you want to kind of make the most out of your channel memberships, you do have those two custom emojis as well. However you decide to do it, just let me know that you want to take part in this first session. Boom, boom, boom. We'll have a new intro song for tonight's conversing as well, guys. We got a new intro. I decided I'm going to change the song to these intros every quarter. So, okay, we've got Jeff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, Garage Poets has the honor of opening the poem for us. A high honor indeed. So, Garage Poets is first in our lineup. Hello to those of you just joining us. Welcome to the April Write Along. Don't worry, you're not too late if you still want to get involved. We're just getting the lineup now, so do feel encouraged to get involved. All right, now we have Raven, Raven, Ravenhawk. Awesome name. I've never started before. Have you not, Garage? I thought you did. Okay. I thought you had started a couple of them. Didn't you start all of them last month? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I thought you started like all of them last month. Right, I'll throw my name in there. I tend to go third. Garage Poets, Raven, and then myself. Is the lineup everyone who is going to write? I just came. Hi, Katie. Welcome to Write Along. Yes, so the lineup is anyone who wants to write. So if this is your first write along, basically what happens is I get the lineup and then we do line by line. So for example, the lineup right now is Garage, Raven, and myself. So Garage would write the first line of the poem. Once he's put his line into the chat, it then goes over to Raven. Raven writes the second line of the poem, and then once they've put their line into the chat, I'll write the third line of the poem, and so on and so forth. I hope that makes sense. So yes, hello Renee, welcome back, welcome to April's Write Along. So can you see my response? I'm in. Ah, sorry Tanya, I missed it. I missed it. Let me go on to live chat. If I ever miss your, if I ever miss what you put into the chat, just say, hey Adam, you missed my line. So we got Tanya, because sometimes I miss lines. I don't want to write. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time. I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Ah, no worries, Renee. Well, I'm glad that you were able to join us just to say hello. I hope you're having a good weekend. Okay, final call for any more poets. If any more poets want to get involved, now's the time to let me know. I mean, not really. That's a complete lie. As long as you, if you decide that you want to get involved, as long as you let me know before we get to the last person, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. So if you're kind of on the fence and you just want to see how it goes and then decide whilst we're writing the poem that you want to get involved, just let me know in the chat. Hey, can you add me to the lineup? That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Okay, let's get some prompts together. And then if anyone decides they want to get involved at a later date, later time, not a later date, it's all going to happen today. Um, just let me know in the chat. So let's throw some prompts in the chat as well now, guys. Whatever the most random thing you can think of. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, we got 9 people watching and only 7 likes. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do hit that like button. Even if you don't like the video, just hit the like button because it's completely free. So, hey, why not? I'll be I'll be my last name and see how it plays out before I decide. I'll be my last name and see how it plays out before I decide. I'm not sure what you mean, Danny. I'll be my last name and see how it plays out before I decide. Not entirely sure what you mean, but again, if you're on the fence, then by all means just watch and get involved in the chat. And then if you decide, as long as you decide before we get to Tanya, I'm happy to add you to the lineup. Not a problem. So let's get some prompts going. The most random thing that comes to mind. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah. My bad. Wakey wakey, Adam. Yeah, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy all day, I'm not gonna lie. It's Danny's last name. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Gosh, I really was the only one not following that, wasn't I? Lightning. Okay, so we've got lightning. Thank you, Tanya. Lightning. No worries. You still did better than I did, Garage. I was completely lost. Wakey wakey. Sorry guys, my bad. Okay, so far we have a prompt suggestion of lightning. Silky. Interesting. Silky lightning. Can you combine that? Hey, it's poetry. We will find a way to combine silky lightning. Silky lightning. I might really challenge you guys for this one. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Silky lightning. Hmm. Give it another minute or so. Otherwise, we'll go with silky lightning, and then I'll come up with a title for you. And I might challenge you. I might give you a title completely unrelated to Silky Lightning. I hope you guys are feeling creative. We're all in this together. As I say, it's all just for a bit of fun. It's all for a bit of fun. Rainbows. Oh my goodness. Silky lightning rainbows. Rainbows. Okay, silky lightning rainbow. Okay, we're going to go with silky lightning as the prompt. And I'm going to use rainbow for the somewhere in the title. So the prompt is silky lightning. Silky lightning. Okay. Need to think of a title. Where the Rainbows Live is the title. Okay. I've been a bit mean on us with this, but we'll get through it. That's the fun. It has been nearly a year since I wrote a poem, hoping my muse is awake. Oh my goodness. Well, what an honor. What an honor to be the place that you get back into poetry, Raven. So, ooh, rainbows, good one. Okay. So the title is Where the Rainbows Live, and the prompt is Silky Lightning. Thought I'd stick with the weather theme. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. I don't know if Silky Lightning is well, of course it's not a thing, but we're poets. We're going to make it a thing. So whenever you're ready, Garage, take it away. Oh, okay. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. Okay, Garage Poets is not messing around. He was like, boom, let's go. He has the creative juices flowing. Okay, so Raven, it's over to you. You have to follow on. Garage is on a roll already. Yeah. So Raven, you have to follow on from Garage's first line, opening line, which is in the chat box. If you're on a phone, you probably can't see the screen, but hopefully, if you're on a computer, you'll also be able to see it on the screen under me. But let me just mute my mic and put that into the document. So over to you, Raven. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. And there's a lot of wind around at the moment. If you're just joining us, hello, welcome to April's Write-Along. It's not too late. If you want to jump in on the lineup, just let me know. As long as you let me know before we get to Tanya, then I can easily pop you on the bottom of the lineup. At the moment, we're writing a poem titled Where the Rainbows Live, and our prompt is Silky Lightning. Where the rainbows live. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. Boop, 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 doop, boop, boop. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. All the gods of Mount Olympia fell silent. What will happen to them without Zeus's mighty thunderbolt? Okay, cool. I know I'm up next. Just give me a second, guys, to put that into the document. I'm gonna mute my mic and feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Okay, just bear with me a second, guys, while I come up with my line. If you're watching this and you want to get involved, now's the time to let me know. Otherwise, once Tanya has written her line after me, we'll just go back to the top to Garage and we'll go through one more time, just so there's a bit more substance to the poem. But yeah, if you want to get involved, now's the time to say so. Otherwise, we'll go through the lineup one more time and then we'll do round two after. So yeah, give me 2 seconds while I do my line. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one. It's quite difficult. But my line is, and Zeus stood tall, not to be conquered by mere tools. So I've just put my line in the chat for Tanya. My line is, and Zeus stood tall, not, there should be a two there, not to be, okay, hang on. I missed out a word. Not to be conquered by mere tools. I I late on a Sunday. It's late on a Sunday evening. We turned our clocks back, and UK has moved forward. I am a little weary just watching on this one. No problem, Yoda. I totally understand. I totally understand. Yes, it seems Seems all the time zones around the world are slightly shifting. Nice, Adam. Thank you, Garage. Thank you. So over to Tanya, and I'll read the poem. I'll read the poem that we have so far. Where the Rainbows Live. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. All the gods of Mount Olympia fell silent. What will happen to them without Zeus's mighty thunderbolt? And Zeus stood tall, not to be conquered by mere tools. See above message from me, Adam. Oh, sorry, Danny. Just so you're aware, Adam, we can't see past mighty. Oh, thank you, Danny. Yes. I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make it the text smaller because it's pretty small as it is. But what I can do, if that's okay, Raven, I can do a quick there. Oh, that's a bit much. There. If that's okay. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. Looking upwards, the feel of cool raindrops falling on his face, goosebumps formed on his body. Thank you so much, Tanya. Back to you, Garage, and I'll put that in the document. Oh, I didn't get away from the mic in time on that one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, where the rainbows live. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. All the gods of Mount Olympia fell silent. What will happen to them without Zeus's mighty thunderbolt? And Zeus stood tall, not to be conquered by mere tools. Looking upwards, the feel of cool raindrops falling on his face. Goosebumps formed on his body. Ah, okay. Let's just Grammarly. Looks good, Adam. Yeah, it does. Oh, I got to do another line break. Sorry, guys. Uh, formed on his. Okay, after his. Okay, so far so good. We'll do one more. We'll do one more run through, and then we'll wrap it up, and then we'll go again. We'll do a different poem. But if you're just joining us, hello, welcome to the ride along. Um, for now, we've got our lineup, but if you hold fire about 10 minutes, we'll do a new lineup and we'll go again. But if you haven't already, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Lovely. Oh, lovely cola. Where the rainbows live. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. All the gods of Mount Olympia fell silent. What will happen to them without Zeus's mighty thunderbolt? And Zeus stood tall, not to be conquered by mere tools. Looking upwards, he feared the feel of cold raindrops falling on his face. Goosebumps formed on his body. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Now, I may have to, after Garage Poets come in, I may have to scroll down a little bit so we've got the poem on the screen. So just so everyone kind of has it in their head, the lineup looks the lineup looks like this. Garage Poets, Raven, myself, and Tanya. Oh, United and Liverpool are playing today. I did not know this. They just played Chelsea like the other day. Hmm. By light of the morning, I'll kill him with kindness. Woohoo! Nice. By the ray and not the surge. Okay, all right, Raven, over to you. Let me put that into the document. Okay, nice one. Perfect. Thank you so much, Danny. I'm gonna scroll up now. So Danny has kindly put the lineup in the chat. I think that'll be okay. Okay, by light of the morning, I'll kill him with kindness. Be the ray and not the surge. Okay, over to you, Raven. And there, cascading across the silky sky colors, emerged from the rays. Very nice, very nice. Okay, okay, myself and then Tanya up next, and then we will take a breather real quick and we'll go again. So let me just put this into the document. Thank you very much, Raven. Okay, Tanya, over to you. Over to you to wrap up the poem, the last line. So far, by the way, let me put my line into the chat before I do anything. For Tanya, a bridge of clouds to the land where the rainbows live. Right. So over to you, Tanya, for the last line to wrap the poem up. And so for everyone's benefit, this is the poem thus far. Where the rainbows live. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. All the gods of Mount Olympia fell silent. What will happen to them without Zeus's mighty thunderbolt? And Zeus stood tall, not to be conquered by mere tools. Looking upwards, the feel of cool raindrops falling on his face, goosebumps formed on his body. By light of the morning, I'll kill 'em with kindness, be the ray and not the surge. And there, cascading across the silky sky colors, emerged from the rays a bridge of clouds to the land where the rainbows live. Zeus is on an adventure to the land of rainbows. I love these live streams because things just go to places that you would never expect them to go. In my head, there used to be in the 90s and maybe before that, probably before that, but isn't there a TV show, Care Bears? There's like Care Bears, and the one I've got in my mind mainly isn't there like ponies, multiple colored ponies that fly around in the clouds? I'm not thinking of Pegasus. There was a show, wasn't there, about ponies flying in the clouds? Maybe. Gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear this wind, man. It's crazy. Is it My Little Pony? Do they fly around in the sky? Maybe not. Maybe my brain is just making things up. Oh, I need to move the screen down a little bit, don't I, guys? I went up a little too much. Nearly there. Just a little bit more. That should do it. Oh no, because now you can't see the bottom of it. Oh, you can just about. We have one more line to go. My Little Pony. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, I wasn't making it up. We did a lot of round robins when I was in college, so this is a lot of fun for me. Awesome. Yeah, these are always good fun. I'm going to turn my phone over so I don't see all these notifications coming in. Yeah, these are good fun. They're always good fun. However, as beautiful as it was, However, as beautiful as it was, sadly missing the silky streaks of lightning dancing across the sky. Thank you so much, Tanya. Let me pop that in the document, and then I'll read it as a whole, and then we'll take a quick breather. We'll take a minute or two just to catch our breath, and then we'll go again. So, let me just put Tanya's line in the document. Okay, you can't see me, but hopefully you can still hear me. This disembodied voice. But I just thought you might want to see the poem as a whole without my face in the way. So, the poem reads like this: Where the rainbows live. When Zeus lost his lightning, he had to learn how to be himself without it. All the gods of Mount Olympia fell silent. What will happen to them without Zeus's mighty thunderbolt? And Zeus stood tall, not to be conquered by mere tools. Looking upwards, the feel of cool raindrops falling on his face, goosebumps formed on his body. By light of the morning, I'll kill 'em with kindness. Be the ray and not the surge. And there, cascading across the silky sky colors, emerged from the rays a bridge of clouds to the land where the rainbows live. However, as beautiful as it was, sadly missing silky streaks of lightning dancing across the sky. All right, guys, let me get this back. Sweet, that's our first poem of the day. Do I? Yes, I'm going to go. Boop, boy, boy. Sorry about that. Boy, boy. Boy, boy. All right, wicked. Thank you so much, guys. As I say, these things are so random. You never know where they're gonna go, and they always go in very different directions. I just got to work and realized that I'm an hour early. Oh no. Oh no, an hour early. Yikes. Is that is that maybe because I remember last time you said you were at work when we were doing this? Is that because of the change in time zone from the UK? That might have kind of confused you a little bit. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, round of applause, everyone. Let's get a round of applause in the chat box. Thank you, Raven. Everyone, let's give a round of applause in the chat box. There you go. I gotta find it. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for that heart. There you go. There it is. Right, let me scroll up so you guys can see things properly. There it is. Better to focus on this. Yes. Yes, we are writing masterpieces as always. Okay, let me just take 5 minutes. Let me just take a 5 minute break just to go and boil a coffee or something, and then I will be back. So in 5 minutes we'll be back for our part two and our second poem. Sorry guys, give me just a little bit. I don't know if we normally do breaks on these streams. I'm just looking on my OBS and we do have an on break screen, so I guess we've done breaks before. But let me just go and boil a kettle and I'll be back with you for our second poem of the stream. Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry. Well, I'm not that late. Maybe by half a second, maybe a second max. I managed to brew a coffee and climb over all these cables in time. So, BRB, got to feed the cats. No problem, Raven. No worries at all. No worries at all. I will, as always, just give it a couple of minutes just for you guys to get back from break and let me know that you are back from break. Uh, there is a calf. I'll get something to eat. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, that sucks that you're there a whole hour early. But luckily, not to be big-headed or anything, but luckily you've got this stream to keep you company for an hour at least. Cat's fed, and I have my second cup of coffee. Woo! Yes, I have my first cup of coffee. Um, cans always make me a little bit gassy and burpy. I have what's called a hiatus hernia, so any bit of stomach gas kind of comes up really easily. So gross. Why am I talking about this on stream? But yeah, if you ever wondered why I burp so much, that's why. But sometimes you just need a cold drink rather than a hot drink. But I do have a hot drink, and this will probably make me a little bit gassy. So fair warning, fair warning. Cats fed. How many cats do you have, Raven? I'll just wait for everyone to get back from break. So if you're coming back from break, just let me know that you're back, so I know that we're all met. But yeah, how many cats do you have, Raven? Mm. What? Dum, bum, bum. I count myself lucky you all are here to keep me company. Yes, yeah. Thank you, thank you. You could either count yourself lucky or unlucky. I'm glad you went with lucky. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much for those hearts. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Two males. Mr. Shuggs McGrew, nice, is a Hemingway cat. He has opposable thumbs. What? And a Berman mix named Mr. Smokes McAvoy. I love it. I love these names. Mr. Shuggs and Mr. Smokes. Nice. I like it. How? What do you mean he has opposable thumbs? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Don't forget, guys, we will be live later on today as well for Conversing with Poets, which will be 7 p.m. British summertime. 7 p.m. British summertime. We are dog sitting our son's 10-month-old lab puppy. He's £90, and Louis keeps us busy wanting to play. Ah, I love dogs. I've been getting lots of hugs from Harry the last couple of days. He has an extra toe that ticks out like a human's thumb. Oh my goodness. That's adorable. They have dew claws like dogs, basically, like Raven. Yeah, Harry has some dew claws as well. He rips them off though, because he's so crazy when he chases a ball. He goes sliding all over the place to stop it and rips the claw out. So, not good. Yeah, I've been feeling kind of down again the last couple of days. I haven't really been eating or doing anything, to be honest. And Harry's just been keeping me company. So, guys, let me tell you something, okay? While we're all kind of reconvening, as you know, I started up an Etsy shop to sell some chapbooks, right? And I got scammed. And I'm usually so good at detecting these things. But if you ever start up an Etsy store, learn from my mistakes. You will get flooded by various different messages from Etsy. The profile picture is the Etsy logo, the name is Etsy. And I had a couple and I noticed that they were fake. Skipped to a couple days later and I had one that was looked so legit, and it basically said that if I'm going to sell, it was right after I put a chapbook on Etsy. So it felt legit, and it basically said if you want to be able to sell, you have to complete verification. Please scan this QR code or screenshot it to complete verification. And it tricked me. It got me. So I screenshotted it and I went onto the QR code and I tapped it and went to the website, and it was just this blank white page, and my heart just sunk because I knew straight away it was a scam. And then like an hour later, I got a message from iPhone security saying all my passwords were found in a data leak, and it just really stressed me out, and I had to change all my passwords. And in my panic, I just used those strong suggested passwords and just did that as quickly as I could. And then I turned on my laptop, and it had logged me out of everything, including my channel. And then I just really got panicky, and I thought I'd been locked out of my channel, and I lost my channel. And so yeah, it's been crazy. So I've just been in my bed for the last couple of days, not eating, not drinking, barely drinking, not really doing anything. So yeah, what a palaver. What a palaver. Maybe I'll talk about that on is that is that enough of a conversation topic for conversing tonight? I don't think so. I've got an idea for a topic tonight about criticism, poetry criticism online. I think that's what we're going to talk about tonight. But anyway, let me catch up in the chat and then let's get started again. If it causes Harry problems, the vets can remove them. It does look really odd though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're all really weird things. They are called polydactyl cats. There is a place in Florida dedicated just to Hemingway cats. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Shit, man, that sucks. Maybe we should change our passwords too. Um, I mean, you should always kind of change your passwords. I don't think if you're worried that whoever hacked me is gonna hack you guys, I don't think that's possible. I mean, by all means, don't let me put you off. If you want to do it, do it. The only reason I got logged out of my YouTube is because I changed the password, but I changed it to one of those super strong suggested ones where it's like crazy, and it didn't save it. So I had to do like, thankfully I had set up two-way verification so I could recover it. But yeah, if you feel like you're at threat, like change your password. Don't let me talk you out of that. But I think you guys will be safe. But again, if you want to be extra safe, by all means do it. I'm glad you are here. That sounds scary. People do lose their channels like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it was huge anxiety and everything. Do look after yourself, Adam. We all care about you and love you. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. I care and love you guys too. Um, so I'm just at the point in my life now where I'm scared that I'm never gonna have a stable, a fucking stable run of mental health, or a run of stable mental health, should I say? There always seems to be something every week. Okay, guys, let's get started with part two. So, password to the Cove. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that, yeah, my Wix account was in the data leak as well, so I had to change all of that. Um, It's crazy. Like everything got leaked, data leaked. So yeah, I had to change my Wix account password, my emails, all my email like every password I have, I had to change. So it's been crazy because I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them, as you guys can imagine. But anyway, let's not all get really depressed about it. Let's keep happy for the next hour. But yeah, by all means, if you guys are worried, like change your passwords. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. I think it's just my passwords that got leaked. Um, I don't even have that information for the Cove. I don't know your passwords on the Cove. I can reset your account if you forget your password, but I don't have that information. So stuff like that wouldn't get leaked. At least I wouldn't imagine they got leaked. Just change. Do you know what? Just change your password. It's probably best to just change your password. I think you'll be fine, but just change your password if you feel like you have to. If you want to be in the lineup for part two, you know what to do. Hey, yeah. Um, yeah, you guys know what to do. If you want to be in the lineup for the next poem, just say so in the chat. Password for a prompt. I like that. Yeah, we'll definitely use that. Password for the prompt. But yeah, if you ever join Etsy, guys, just don't listen to any of the messages you get flooded with. Hey, well done, Jeff. Let's not all lose our lightning over it. There you go, silky lightning. All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna do something I don't think I've ever done on one of these before. I'm gonna give myself the opening line to get us all started. There we go. Let's not all lose our lightning over it. Okay, guys, feel free to join me in the lineup if you wanna. If you've got those creative juices still flowing, let me know in the chat box below so we can get you added to the lineup. I do think what happened to you would be a good topic for discussion later. You do? Okay, we can definitely do that then. We can definitely do that. So I did a Zoom. I had a Zoom call with Matt Wall last night, and we were just talking and kind of coming up with ideas and brainstorming things. And I just said something to him about like criticism online, and he said that would make a really good video. So I was going to use that as a topic for discussion, uh, and I think I still will. I'm kind of torn between doing it as a its own standalone video or just doing it as a conversing with poets. Passwords are a pain in the yeah they are. Excuse me, yeah they are. Tell me about it. Tell you what, I'll try with this one. Why not? Hell yeah, Danny. There you go. That's my new catchphrase. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we got Danny and we got Tanya. I think Tanya, you did say you. Yeah, I was gonna say you. Thought I made that up in my head for a second there. And if you're just watching, or even if you watched part one and kind of wasn't really sure, it would be great to have you get involved in part two. I know some of you have already said you're just here to watch, and that's totally fine. But if there are any viewers out there lurking in the shadows, lurking in the shadows, who haven't said anything and are kind of umming and ahhing, shall I get involved? Shan't I get involved? I do encourage you to just jump in at the deep end and see where it goes. It's all just for a bit of fun. It's all just for a bit of fun. Yeah, online criticism is a good video topic. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Matt was like, you should definitely do a video on exactly what I had just said to him. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do a standalone video and maybe we'll talk a bit more about it tonight as well. So we'll talk about Etsy scams. Sorry, guys. My brain is just not functioning. Etsy scams and online criticism. And I think Tuesday's video will be a standalone video on criticism as well. Also, if you're watching this on playback, oh my gosh, I'm sorry that I haven't addressed you yet, even though we're an hour and 12 minutes into the stream. Hello, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. That might be a push, but we're definitely, I tell you where we're definitely gonna be by the end of the year. We're definitely gonna have hit 6,000. We're almost there, guys. I don't know what, yeah, it's this side. Look at that subscriber count. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers. That's crazy. Okay, let's try and get another, at least another two names into the lineup. At the moment, there's only three of us, myself, Danny, and Tanya. If we can get another two, thank you very much, Raven. I appreciate the use of that channel emoji. Raven's in. Sorry, back. Mr. Smokes wanted out on the porch. I'm sure there's a joke there about Mr. Smokes wanting to be out on the porch for a smoke. There I go again with my dad jokes. You could do a standalone video on plagiarism too. Yeah, we should probably address that again. Funnily enough, I was on TikTok last week, and that plagiarist came up again. Someone was talking about that. Is it Eliza Grace? Eliza Grace? I'm not sure off the top of my head. Is it Eliza Grace? Eliza Grace? I don't remember, but someone was talking about her in their TikTok video. Is Mr. Smokes your dog, Raven? It's their cat. It's actually their cat, Mr. Smokes and Mr. I will get, where is it? Mr. Smokes and Mr. Chugs. I'm in. Awesome. Hi, Jane. Welcome back to the live stream. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Gosh, guys, we're on 5 channel members now already. We're on 5 channel. I've never had 5 channel members before. So thank you so much, Eliza Grace. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member, Jane. Okay, I'm in Garage. Garage, that's it. Okay, cool. So, Garage, you are closing the poem. I am opening the poem. And the prompt is password. Are there any more prompts we can think of just to make it a bit more crazy? If you can think of any more prompts to go alongside password, please do put them in the chat. Yeah, maybe I'll do some more on. Yeah, I don't have a standalone video on plagiarism, do I? Plagiarism is a great topic. Yeah, maybe I'll do that as well. I need to make a note of that. Plagiarism and criticism. So far, the lineup is myself, Danny, Tanya, Raven, Garage. I think that's enough to get cracking. So if you've got any more ideas for prompts to go alongside password, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll give it a minute or two, and then He likes to go out on the porch to bird watch. Okay. Looking for is he a hunter? Does he sold on the dark web? Ooh, I think I'm gonna make that the title, Garage. I think I'm gonna make that the title. Sold on the dark web. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Sold on the dark web. Cold Spring. I think Eliza Grace is a group of people. Possibly, after our first live stream about it, I was so ticked off that I did a lot of hunting. And if you go to her TikTok and if you spend about 20 minutes scrolling through her content to like when she first started posting, she actually does. There are some TikToks where she shows her face. So I think it is just one person. So does Louis. He loves watching birds as well. Nice. That's sweet. Cold Spring. Okay, can we add Cold Spring to password? You know what? I'm not even going to try and. I'm not even going to use. Logic has no place on an Adam Gary write along. Logic has no place on Adam Gary's channel. Cold Spring password is the prompt, and the title is Sold on the Dark Web. What do I do? What do I put you guys through on these streams? I don't even know. My cats like to sit in the window to look at the birds. Nice. At work, there's an office cat who loves to just sit at the door, and people think that it's because he wants to go outside, but it's not. He just likes to watch the world go by, which is fun. I like to watch the world go by sometimes too. Okay, prompt Cold Spring password, title Sold on the Dark Web. So I'm going to mute my mic and just put in the first line, and then Danny, it's over to you. Okay, Danny, over to you. My line is 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. I kind of helped us out there a little bit by getting that cold spring prompt in there straight away. So I put my line into the chat. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. He is an indoor cat. He only hunts foil balls and fake mice. Nice. Love that. My cat's like harassing my dog the most. Poor dog. Thank you so much for those 12 likes, by the way. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. And if you're watching playback, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. Why does that look highlighted on the... Have I highlighted? Oh, it's because I've highlighted it. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste the lineup into the chat, but we might have to scroll up a little bit already. Unless, actually, what I can do, I might be able to make these smaller. That should help. Yeah, that helps. That gives us a little bit more room. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. Is it my turn? Sorry, my mum called. It is, Danny. Yes, no problem. It is your turn. So my line that you're following on from is, "'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable." Yeah, yeah. I decided to be friendly and nice to you guys and kind of get that cold spring prompt in the first line. So, "'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable, like my soul." Just kidding. Not really, but I'm kidding. I grew up with a cat, and she was always so miserable. She would attack you if you tried to stroke her. I think that put me off cats for a long time. Anyway, for a long time. In the last 3 4 years, I've kind of gotten used to them again. But if a cat came near me, I used to sort of flinch away because I thought it was going to attack me. But in the last 4 5 years, just added a year, about 4 5 years, I've kind of gotten used to cats again. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, nice. My phone fills my room with light. Very nice. Thank you, Danny. Okay, Tanya, up next. And I'm going to mute my mic and put Danny's line into the document. Sweet. No, no, no. Don't apologize. First of all, never apologize. We don't apologize. We don't apologize for anything on this channel. No, don't apologize because it was a really awesome. It's a really good sentence, and don't forget these streams are just for a bit of fun. No pressure, no pressure. But that's a good line, and you got some rhymes in there, so don't apologize. The dark web calling, passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Nice. Thank you very much, Tanya. Wow, we're getting through this quick. Okay, Raven, over to you. And once again, I am muting my mic to put Tanya's line into the document. Absolutely, Jane. Yes, I can add you to the lineup if you want me to. Just say so, and I'll put your name into the lineup. Okay, no problem, Jane. I have added you to the lineup, so you will be after Garage. And right now it is Raven's turn. Oh my goodness, you guys are on fire. I haven't even read the poem out yet, and you guys are still putting your lines in the chat. That is awesome. You guys are on fire. Okay, Garage, over to you. Raven's line is panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. So let me just mute my mic again and put that into the document. Okay. Sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. The dark web calling, passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. No problem, Jane. No worries, of course. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. That is a good line, Garage. Nice, nice, nice. You guys are on fire right now. Okay, Jane, over to you. Muting my mic to put Garage's line into the document. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to scroll up. So please remember the lineup best you can. If not, I'll remind you. But so far, the lineup is Adam. We're gonna go through one more time, I think. Adam, Danny, Tanya, Raven, Garage, Jane. We will go through it one more time, and that should hopefully thereabouts take us to 4 o'clock and the end of the stream. So, Adam, Danny, Tanya, Raven, Garage, Jane. Okay, so over to Jane, and for Jane's benefit, I'm going to read the poem as a whole. Title: Sold on the Dark Web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. The dark web calling, passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. Nice, guys. This is a good one. Tomorrow is a solar eclipse in North Carolina. We will see about 92% of the eclipse if it's not cloudy. Wow, that's cool. Please take some photos for us to see. When I was a kid, I think it was in the 90s, could have been in the early 2000s, but I think it was in the 90s. I did manage to get to see a full eclipse, which was cool. They say that here in the UK we'll see some of the eclipse. I don't know how true that is, but I got eclipse glasses. You guys are so lucky. You guys are so lucky. Red alert, danger, fear, and loathing, mistake, idiot. Thank you, Jane. All right. Oh, it's over to me. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do one more round. So it's over to me, then it's Danny, then it's Tanya, then it's Raven, then it's Garage, and then it's Jane to finish us off. So let me put Jane's line in the document. Okay, nice. So over to you, Danny. My line is, how could I have been so sloppy? How many copies? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just riffing. We're all just riffing on this one, guys. It's turning out really well though. If the clouds stay away, I should see a full eclipse. That's awesome, Raven. I'm kind of jealous of you guys. I'm kind of jealous of this. Where we lived in Ohio, it's 100% viewing of the eclipse. Wow. Massachusetts will also experience around 92 to 93%. I'm so jealous of you guys. I'm excited. It will be my first full eclipse. Let me see. I want to get in on the action. I bet it's something like 30% eclipse in the UK, if at all. UK eclipse. Not elections. I don't know when our elections are going to finally come around. Where in the UK can you see the Monday solar eclipse? 7:52 p.m. in Scotland, 8 p.m. in Northern Ireland and England, and 7 p.m. in Wales. Well, it's okay. So it's going to be at night, so it's not going to be as effective. I don't know. I don't know. I'll read into it. BBC. The astronomical phenomenon will be less dramatic in the UK, but a partial eclipse could be visible in some parts of the country. The moon's full shadow ends its journey across the earth. Okay. Yeah, so I'm obviously down here in London and there's no eclipse visible. So I get no eclipse. But I'm jealous of you guys. I hope you guys like have fun. I'm excited. I live in Ohio now, but no eclipse glasses. Get glasses B. It is exciting for sure. I'm jealous of you guys. I'm jealous of you guys. Okay, so for Danny's sake, let me read the poem as a whole, and then it'll be Tanya. Once we get I just realized, Danny, did you use the word pain on purpose? You said window pane. Was that like a irony because of your surname? I've only just picked up on that. Okay, sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. The dark web calling, passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. Red alert. Danger. Fear and loathing. Mistake. Idiot. How could I have been so sloppy? How many copies? As I pace my room, thinking of my next move, I ponder who has brought my soul on Etsy. I won't have glasses, but a friend offered me and my family 4 free pairs. Nice. Okay, thank you, Danny. Maybe not sure if I spelt it right, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, you're good, Danny. You're good. You're good. Thinking of my next pair. It's a base line. Ponder who has brought my soul on Etsy. Oh, I forgot to mute my mic. Sorry, guys. Never mind. Okay. I think it's Tanya, if I remember rightly. Let me just check my document. Yes, Tanya, over to you. And the poem so far reads like this. Sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable, as I lay in bed. Sorry, guys. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable, as I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane. My phone fills my room with light, the dark web cooling, Passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. Red alert, danger, fear and loathing, mistake, idiot. How could I have been so sloppy? How many copies? As I pace my room thinking of my next move, I ponder who has bought my soul on Etsy. Should that be bought? Yeah, no, you're good, you're good, you're good. The devil smiles. Ah, the devil smiles at his evilness, giddy at the thought of obtaining another's soul. I don't know the lineup. Raven, over to you. Thank you, Tanya, for that wonderful line. Let me pop it into the document. Okay, awesome, awesome. Who did I say was up next? Sorry, I'm getting confused. Raven, Raven, over to you. And for Raven's sake, this is the poem so far. Sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning. Oh my god, it's something about my own life. It's something about the imagery in my head that is conjured when I read this first line. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. The dark web calling, passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. Red alert, danger, fear and loathing, mistake, idiot. How could I have been so sloppy? How many copies? As I pace my room thinking of my next move, I ponder who has bought my soul on Etsy. The devil smiles at his evilness, giddy at the thought of abstaining another soul. Is that what I typed? It's obtaining, isn't it? Obtaining. Yeah, obtaining another soul. Sorry, I don't know how I ended up putting abstaining. Demons pawned their golden wares to multiply copies of my soul. Thank you so much, Raven. Okay, is it Garage next? It is Garage, and then Jane to take us home. So you guys get to wrap up the poem. So let me mute. Thank you, Garage. Thank you. Let me mute my mic and over to you, Garage, in fact. Sorry, guys, if if the mic picked that up. I wonder if you put. Oops. Whoa, where did you go? Come back. I wonder if you put all these write-along poems into a book, if it would sell. Yeah, should I put it? Maybe I should put it. Do you know what would be a good idea? even not necessarily into a book, but it might be a nice idea to put at the end of the year in December when we've done a whole year of write-alongs, maybe at least put them into a PDF to send out to all of you guys for free, obviously, because you wrote it. But that might be a nice little idea and keepsake to have at the end of the year. Maybe I'll do that. What do you guys think? Would you guys like me to put all these poems into a PDF and send them out at the end of the year? That might be a really cute idea, actually. Okay, so over to Garage, and for Garage's sake, this is the poem so far. Sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. What the hell? What the hell? It's like some sort of spell. Did not mean to do that. It just happens. I just rhyme without meaning to. Sold on the dark web. I'm just going to call it the line that makes me yawn. Sold on the dark web. The line that makes me yawn. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. No, come on, okay. Come on, I can get through this. It's that line. Maybe I tell you what, it's probably because before I read that line, I say to myself, don't yawn. And that's what happens. You think about yawning and you yawn. Lost my soul to the devil and didn't even get a golden fiddle. Nice. I thought he had better manners than that. I like that, Garage. That's really good. That's really good. Sorry, I was supposed to read the poem for you, Garage, and I started rambling on about yawning. Okay, let me let me put your line into the chat, and then Jane, it's over to you for the last line of the poem. I think this has turned out really well, guys. Well done. It'd be cute. You should definitely do that. I would buy a book of these. Yeah, I think that might be a nice idea. At the end of the year, I'll just put them all together and I'll send it to you guys for sure. Just for a nice little keepsake. Okay, so Jane is finishing up the poem with her last line, and for her sake, the poem reads like this. If I can get through it, I will get through it. Don't think about it. You're thinking about it. It's coming. Okay, sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. The dark web calling, passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. Red alert, danger, fear and loathing, mistake, idiot. How could I have been so sloppy? How many copies? As I pace my room thinking of my next move, I ponder who has bought my soul on Etsy. The devil smiles at his evilness, giddy at the thought of obtaining another soul. Demons pawned their golden wares to multiply copies of my soul. Lost my soul to the devil and didn't even get a golden fiddle. I thought he had better manners than that. Yes, but we should pay for your time. I wouldn't make you guys pay for your own poems, but if you appreciate these streams, um, you can either become a channel member or there is like a super thanks function. I don't think you have it. I don't think it's available on the phone. I could be wrong. If you're watching on the phone, you might not be able to do this, but I know on a laptop or a computer, just somewhere by the chat box, there's like a little dollar sign in a rectangle, or maybe it's supposed to be a dollar note, actually, now that I think about it. And you can leave a super thanks if you have £2 or $2 to spare. That's very much appreciated. But I wouldn't charge you for your own poems, guys. That wouldn't be fair. I will play my angel's fiddle to protect me from this riddle. Nice. Safe at last. My angel played and played till the devil crept away. Thank you so much, Jane. And there you go. That's the last line of our poem. Let me put it into the document, and then I will read the whole poem without yawning. Thank you so much for those hearts coming in. Shall we hold you to that, Adam? Yeah, what the PDF? Yes, please. Yes, definitely remind me back when we get to December to do this. I'm definitely happy to do this. Okay, cool. Sold on the dark web. Oh, I forgot you guys are looking at that too. Let me just make sure you can see all of that. No, you can't. Okay, I'll make myself invisible real quick and become the disembodied voice once again. Sold on the dark web. 'Twas a cold spring morning, grey and miserable. As I lay in bed listening to the rain hit my window pane, my phone fills my room with light. The dark web calling. Passwords stolen, accounts hacked, and my identity stolen. Panic ensued as I bounced out of bed. I should have known posting my soul for sale on Etsy would end in dread. Red alert, danger, fear and loathing, mistake, idiot. How could I have been so sloppy? How many copies? As I pace my room thinking of my next move, I ponder who has bought my soul on Etsy. The devil smiles at his evilness, giddy at the thought of obtaining another soul. Demons pawned their golden wares to multiply copies of my soul. Lost my soul to the devil and didn't even get a golden fiddle. I thought he had better manners than that. I will play my angel's fiddle to protect me from this riddle. Safe at last my angel played till the devil crept away. Oh, let me just come back to YouTube. No, not the no, the yawning. Ah, I didn't yawn on that one. You couldn't see me, so you have to take my word for it. But you would have heard, if I was yawning, you would have heard it. And I didn't yawn on that one, so I win. Just kidding. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, round of applause in the chat, please, everyone. That was a really good poem. That's a really, really good poem. I think that one turned out really well. So, round of applause in the chat. And it's brought us nicely to the 2 hour mark almost. We're a little bit shy, but that's okay. We're about 10 minutes shy of the 2 hour mark. Well done, guys, for Where the Rainbows Live and Sold on the Dark Web. Yeah, two very, very different poems. So well done, guys. Thank you so much. And again, if you like the video, please hit that like button. If you're new here, if you're watching on playback and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000, but especially trying to get to 6,000. We're almost there. We're almost there. We only need 46 more subscribers. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the new channel members. Jane, Chasey, Raven, thank you so much for becoming a channel member this week. I really appreciate it. And again, if you guys want to show your appreciation for these live streams, there is like a $ somewhere in the chat box. I think actually Herb did it on one of the live stream playbacks as well. So I think you can do it on playback too. I don't know how you do that though. Both poems were great. Yeah. Yeah, wicked. Thank you so much. And I will see you, hopefully, if you're available and you're around, I will see you in a few hours for Conversing with Poets. Just about time to get to work. And I'm glad that we could keep you company for the hour, Garage. I'm sorry you got there an hour early, but hopefully we kept you company. Great poem. I'm going to sleep on this one. The photos of Eliza Grace is the first victim. Started a channel that didn't attract people, so she left it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you, Yoda. That reminds me, I will speak about it a bit more on Conversing with Poets, but don't forget, guys, if you are taking part in GloPoRimo, Yoda has been a great cheerleader this week. I'm a little bit behind, but if you are taking part in GloPoRimo, or if you want to start taking part in GloPoRimo, it's never too late. Head over to the Poetry Cove forum, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see a category called GloPoRimo 2024. And we're all writing poems together over there and supporting each other over there. So it's never too late to get involved in that. Wow, Yoda, the plot thickens on Miss Grace. Yes, it does. You'll have to tell us a bit more about that, Yoda, when we have a bit more time. This was such fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Raven, and hopefully see you next month. We do it every month. It's the first Sunday of every month, by the way. So do join us again in May. Gosh, I'm 32 next month. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully, see some of you on Conversing with Poets. Hopefully, see some of you in next month's Write Along. And hopefully, see all of you in the comment section of tomorrow's video. I haven't written anything. That's fine, Garage. I've only written 2 days, 3 days. You can start whenever you want. And Yoda is a very good cheerleader over there. She'll keep you motivated. It doesn't matter. You can start today, you can start Monday. It's all good. Wonderful poem, everyone. Thanks for including me. Thank you for being here, Jane. Thank you so much. I will be there tonight. Hope to see you all there too. Cool. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and happy writing. See you soon.